Welcome to the Princess Arya's Beginner's Guide in Building a Gaming PC. Hey everyone, Arya here. Want to build your own gaming PC? Awesome! It's like building with Lego, but way cooler because you get a super powerful machine for gaming. Building your own PC can seem scary, but trust me, it's not that hard. Plus, it's super rewarding. You pick the parts, put them together, and boom! You've got a custom PC that's exactly what you want. Ready to dive in? Let's do this. Before we start building, let's talk about the parts that make up a PC. Understanding these components is crucial for assembling a machine that meets your needs, whether it's for gaming, productivity, or general use. Think of these as the ingredients for your awesome gaming machine. Each part plays a unique role, and together they create a powerful and efficient system. CPU, Central Processing Unit. This is the brain of your PC. It handles all the thinking and calculations. The CPU processes instructions from programs and applications, making it a critical component for overall performance. Modern CPUs come with multiple cores, which allow them to handle several tasks simultaneously, enhancing multitasking capabilities. GPU, Graphics Processing Unit. This is the muscle for your games. It creates all the beautiful graphics you see on your screen. A powerful GPU is essential for rendering high-quality visuals and ensuring smooth gameplay. GPUs also assist in tasks like video editing, 3D rendering, and even some computational tasks, making them versatile components. RAM, Random Access Memory. Think of this as your PC's short-term memory. It stores data that the CPU needs to access quickly. The more RAM you have, the more data your PC can handle at once, which is especially important for gaming, video editing, and running multiple applications simultaneously. Motherboard. This is like the foundation of your PC. It connects all the other parts together. The motherboard houses the CPU, RAM, and other essential components, providing the necessary connections and pathways for them to communicate. It also includes slots for expansion cards, such as additional GPUs or sound cards, allowing you to upgrade your system as needed. Storage, SSD or HDD. This is where your operating system, games, and files live. SSDs are super fast, while HDDs are slower but cheaper. SSDs, solid-state drives, offer faster boot times and quicker access to data, making them ideal for the operating system and frequently used applications. HDDs, hard disk drives, on the other hand, provide larger storage capacities at a lower cost, making them suitable for storing large files and backups. PSU, Power Supply Unit. This supplies power to all the components in your PC. A reliable PSU ensures that your components receive stable and sufficient power, preventing issues like random shutdowns or hardware damage. It's important to choose a PSU with enough wattage to support all your components, especially if you plan on upgrading in the future. Case. This is the box that holds all your components. It keeps everything safe and organized. Cases come in various sizes and designs, from compact mini ITX cases to large full-tower cases. They also offer different features, such as cable management options, cooling support, and aesthetic elements like RGB lighting and tempered glass panels. Cooling system. This keeps your PC from overheating. You can use fans or even liquid cooling. Proper cooling is essential for maintaining optimal performance and extending the lifespan of your components. Air cooling, with fans and heat sinks, is the most common method, but liquid cooling offers superior thermal performance and can be a great choice for high-end builds or overclocking enthusiasts. You don't need a fancy workshop to build a PC, just a few basic tools. Phillips head screwdriver. This is your best friend for the build. Make sure it's magnetic to make your life easier. Anti-static wrist strap. This protects your components from static electricity. Zip ties or Velcro straps. These help keep your cables neat and tidy. A non-carpeted workspace. Static electricity is your enemy. A bright light. You'll be working with small parts, so good lighting is key. Before you start putting things together, take a deep breath and get organized. Read the manuals. I know nobody likes reading manuals, but trust me on this one. They have important information about your components. Ground yourself. Put on your anti-static wrist strap and connect it to something metal. Organize your parts. Lay out all your components and make sure you have everything. Clear your workspace. Give yourself plenty of room to work. Now for the fun part, assembling your PC. This is where all your components come together to create a powerful machine. It's a rewarding process, and by the end, you'll have a fully functional computer that you built with your own hands. We'll go step by step, so don't worry. Follow along carefully, and you'll be just fine. Remember, patience is key. Take your time to ensure everything is done correctly. First, install the CPU on the motherboard. This is the brain of your computer, so handle it with care. Align the notches and gently place it into the socket. This part can be a little tricky, so be careful. Next, install the RAM. These are your computer's memory sticks, and they need to be inserted into the correct slots. Make sure it clicks into place. You'll hear a satisfying click when it's properly seated. Double check to ensure it's secure. Then, mount the motherboard in the case. This is the backbone of your PC, connecting all the components together. Use the screws provided to secure it firmly. After that, install the GPU. This is your graphics card, essential for rendering images and videos. Handle it carefully and align it with the PCIe slot. This goes into the top PCIe slot. Push it in until you hear a click, ensuring it's firmly in place. Now, install the storage devices. These could be SSDs or HDDs, where all your data will be stored. Secure them in the designated slots in your case. Connect them to the motherboard and power supply. Next, install the PSU. This is the power supply unit, which provides power to all your components. Make sure it's switched off before you connect anything. Safety first. Secure it in the case and connect the necessary cables. Then, connect all the cables. This includes power cables, data cables, and any other necessary connections. Keep your cables organized to ensure good airflow. This includes the power supply cables, data cables, and front panel connectors. Double-check all connections to make sure everything is properly connected. Finally, close up the case. Secure the side panels with screws and admire your work. You've successfully assembled your PC. Now it's time to power it on and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Oops! Common mistakes and how to fix them. Everybody makes mistakes, especially when building a PC for the first time. It's a complex process with many steps, and it's easy to overlook something or make an error. Here are some common ones. Forgetting the standoffs. These small but crucial components are often overlooked by beginners. These little guys go between your motherboard and the case. They prevent the motherboard from touching the case directly, which can cause short circuits. Without them, your motherboard could short circuit, leading to potential damage and costly repairs. Another common mistake is bending CPU pins. Be super careful when installing the CPU. The pins are very delicate and can easily bend if you're not gentle. Bent pins can spell disaster, making your CPU unusable and requiring a replacement. Another frequent error is putting the RAM in the wrong slots. This can affect your system's performance. Check your motherboard manual to see which slots to use. The manual will guide you on the optimal configuration for your RAM. Forgetting to plug in the 8-pin CPU power connector is another common oversight. This connector is essential for providing power to your CPU. Your PC won't boot without it. Always double-check all your connections before powering on your system to avoid these common pitfalls. First boot and beyond. Okay, you've built your PC. Now it's time to fire it up for the first time. Connect your monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Turn on the power supply and press the power button. If everything goes well, you should see the BIOS screen. Install your operating system, like Windows, from a USB drive. Install drivers for your motherboard, GPU, and other components. You did it! Now enjoy your awesome PC. Congratulations, you're officially a PC builder. You've created a powerful machine that can handle the latest games and more. Be proud of yourself and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now go play some games. Troubleshooting tips. What if something goes wrong? Don't panic if your PC doesn't boot up right away. Here are a few things to check. Make sure all the cables are connected properly. Reseat the RAM and GPU. Check the power supply switch on the back of the PC. Consult the internet. There are tons of resources available online to help you troubleshoot any problems.